Do you agree with me that you are the last of the dying breed because you are maybe the only guy who can approach the big races as one goal, but the new guys are full gas from January? And do you have any doubts about this approach?
Well, not for me now. I've been doing it for 18 years, so it's kind of how I've always been. But it is different now. It's you know, guys like, you know, the big 4 or 6 or whatever you call them now. Yeah, they perform all year round, and that's great. But for me, yeah, as I say, it's always been that one big goal and building up to that. Obviously, the last 2 years has been slightly different in that it's been even more exaggerated with the slower start to the year for one reason or another. But yeah, it's just different, I guess. Yeah.
This is your thing, maybe, and your specialty.
I guess so. I'm trying to think off the top of my head other guys, but you know, people do still peak for things. I guess it's just more exaggerated with me when I don't do anything until this point, results wise. But yeah, it's all kind of part of the plan and the big picture of, you know, going onto the tour hopefully and doing a good job there for the team. So yeah, I guess it is limited now. It's maybe a bit more old school, I guess, but yeah.
And you started, I think, 18 Grand Tours or something.
No, this is maybe my 20th because
Oh yeah.
I've done 6. This will be my 6th Giro, 12 tours and 2 Vueltas.
Yeah. And do you remember other race? There is one big favorite yesterday because everyone spoke only about him.
Yeah, no, I think yeah, I can't remember the last Grand Tour where it was, yeah, such a heavy favourite, but yeah, it just shows how good he is, really. Yeah, but
is it better for you?
kind of, I don't know, really. I would say it makes no difference, but it kind of does make a difference with him being here, obviously. But up to this point, you know, I haven't even thought about it really. I've just been concentrating on myself and making sure I'm as good as I can be. And then once you're here, obviously, tactics will depend on him as well as the other GC guys, obviously. But yeah, it's certainly a big challenge, as I said. But I think, you know, we look for success in the race as well. Not just, it's not all about GC. It's, you know, try and be aggressive and look for opportunities for everyone, for every member of the team. I think that would be great for morale as well, you know, rather than just yeah, everyone feeling like they're sacrificing everything 100%. So I think it's and even if the wins don't come straight away, I think the fact that if we're all just getting stuck in for each other and just aggressive and, you know, really animating the race, and I think you can get some morale and, you know, confidence in the team from that as well. So that's how we're treating it anyway. Like, he's obviously a massive favourite, but, you know, there's a lot to go at here.
And being close to your end of your career, does it make it more difficult for you to prepare for these races, or the opposite?
It's different challenges, I guess. It's just with being older and just having, you know, a 4-year-old son at home. Like, that's a big challenge with just trying to sleep properly, and, you know, when you're home and all that type of stuff. Like, it's just bigger distractions now. But I think mentally my approach is easier, really. It's kind of like, well, I'm going to be retired more than likely end of next year, so I'm not going to be doing it for much longer, so really enjoy it. You know, I think back to when I was a kid and just watching the Giro, you know, the fact that I'm a part of it now, and, you know, being on the podium and, you know, in the fight at least, it's massive. You know, if I told myself back then, you'd be, you know, I don't know what would have done, burst probably. So it's I think it's just enjoy it and just make the most of this, because you certainly realise, like, you know, when you're Magnus's age, you think it's gonna, we don't think it's gonna last forever, but you kind of do, you know. Whereas now I'm like, what? Yeah, so just just really try and absorb it all and enjoy it.
And just one last for me. Did you reckon some stages of the Giro, some special stages?
Yeah, so, well, we're going to do the ones close to here when we're here, but we did the Strada stage, the 2 time trials, and Monte Grappa on stage 20. So,
Yeah, no,